People don't really know that cosmetic surgery addiction is one of the hazardous situations, and it's a very serious addiction that is often overlooked. It falls into a category of addictions known as behavioral or process addictions. It's a behavioral addiction, where an individual is addicted to a specific behavior despite apparent negative consequences. Actually, it's more of a psychological issue than a physical addiction. Cosmetic surgery addicts have mental obsession to change their bodies and faces. It usually happens to those people who are insecure with themselves and desire to look a certain way, just to fit their personality of beauty. At the same time, plastic surgery is not always related with a bad thing. For example, facial and body injuries that cause a deformity can be corrected by a plastic surgery. Also, plastic surgery can be necessary in cases of extreme obesity as a solution to save the patient's life.
Why cosmetic surgery has become an addiction? First, the ability to identify cosmetic surgery's patients is they are not satisfied with the way they look. It's just because of the disease called body dysmorphic disorder. And people who have this disease most of the time either resort to plastic surgeries to alleviate their disaster, like they say. In the end, they will always find something new in their face, even if it wasn't there. They just continue to do cosmetic surgeries.
Plastic or cosmetic surgery is a procedure practiced and done in many countries, including the UAE. The request for plastic surgery in the UAE has increased throughout the years. In 2010, 12,000 citizens had requested plastic surgery, and in 2013, 15,000 citizens requested plastic surgery. And according to the report of the Dubai Health Authority in 2013, the total amount of patients who visited cosmetic clinics in Dubai from different nationalities were 68,000. 13,000 of them were Emirati women, and 2,000 of them were Emirati men. In 2014, 70% of plastic surgery patients were women, and 30% of them were men. Looking from a worldwide view, 87.2% were women, and 12.8% were men.
Is there any solution?
While cosmetic surgery is a wonderful and therapeutic method of dealing with the problematic body image issues, it considers as one of the problems in modern life in which cosmetic surgery addiction. This psychological condition can become a huge drain on the patient's finance and risk to their general health and aesthetic appearance. And to solve this issue, we have some recommendations such as deciding if surgery is needed right for your needs, for example, for congenital malformations, and choosing a surgeon. And this choice should be made with careful consideration and research to choose the best doctor. Also, choosing a procedure. You should do research on your own to know which procedure is the best for you, and you must listen to the doctor's opinion and to her or his recommendations.
Called cosmetic surgery, where the person has no discernible disfigurement or nothing, there's no problem, but they just decide they want to have big lips, or they want to have a straighter nose. You get a fake six-pack. Yeah.
So some people become not exactly addicted, but obsessed with the project of changing their appearance in response to various kinds of social pressure.
That people have done because they want to aesthetically improve their looks, but then there's also plastic surgery that's done in the case of, for example, car crash victims, children maybe who have genetical deformities.
Whatever they do, whatever they change, yeah, they always find something else that's not quite right. So let's just say they fix their lips, and now they look in the mirror, their nose is not quite, then they fix their nose. Then they don't like the way the nose changes the way the mouth is.
Sometimes people have things changed through plastic surgery, even if it's not, for example, they haven't achieved the success that they want.
As to the question as to whether it's increasing, بدون شك, 100% 100%. There's no statistics for the UAE, but some people say that the UAE has more cosmetic surgeons per person than anywhere else on the planet.
In England though, you are not going to be able to go to a government hospital and say, look, I'm not really very happy with my face, can we change it please? I think you would have to show that you were psychologically in need of assistance and that you were desperate for the surgery to be done.
Very widespread in the United States. Probably the only thing that keeps it from being more widespread is it's very expensive.
I mean, some people, there's a diagnosis, a psychological disorder, which they call body dysmorphic disorder. And this is a person's like imagined ugliness. Like you can tell them till you're blue in the face, no, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. But they'll never believe it and they'll constantly find imperfections in themselves. And as soon as they fix one thing, they find something else that's an imperfection.
I think that when society and the people within that society become obsessed with the way they should look, particularly when the way they look has been manipulated by what the media says or suggests that we should or should not look like, then I think again it would be fairly easy to argue that that was wrong.
So yeah, cosmetic surgeries can make you more beautiful, just like these ladies. But you should know that they can be really dangerous physically and emotionally.